Good afternoon, everybody. So in this video, I want to show you what Skip Bayless had to say about Aaron Rodgers last night. Aaron Rodgers, as many of you guys probably saw, as I discussed it earlier today in a different video, Aaron Rodgers clutched it up. He came in the match with Tom Brady, facing off against Mahomes and Josh Allen, has a putt, sinks it in, amazing putt, clutch moment from Aaron Rodgers, and Skip Bayless takes this moment to use his clutch moment to attack him. So here we have on Twitter, Skip Bayless says this: Aaron Rodgers, clutch putter. Yes, true. Then he says, not so clutch playoff QB. If only the Packers played golf in January. So I love that Skip Bayless was able to take this great Aaron Rodgers moment, turn it back on Aaron Rodgers and say, if only they played golf in January, calling him not a clutch playoff QB. And I also found an excerpt from today's Undisputed where he discusses this a little bit more. It's probably like 30 seconds. Let me just show it to you guys real fast, and then we'll talk some more.
But that guy, Aaron Rodgers, hit a big-time golf shot on 12 to put himself into position, and then he clutched up and made that putt.
Right.
Unfortunately, football is not played in June, and unfortunately, golf is not played in January at Lambeau Field, because he clutched up there, but it stung me because it brought me back to the reality. Well, why can't he translate that into football when you're the number one seed in a home game, because he's lost his last two home games as the number one seed, and they haven't won a Super Bowl for now 12 years.
Right.
And he's now, what, 7-9 since his Super Bowl win?
2011.
Whew. Yeah. Well, he's come up pretty small in the playoffs pretty regularly, so it was ironic that he was the one who out-clutched, even though Brady made a big putt on Tim, but in the end, he out-clutched Tom Brady.
Yes.
So Skip Bayless coming after Aaron Rodgers, saying he hasn't been great in the playoffs, saying he's been 7-9. And so let's look at this for a second here. I think that there are some moments that people forget about Aaron Rodgers, and I'm going to prove to you why Aaron Rodgers actually has been clutch in big moments in the playoffs. Obviously, as Skip said, 7-9 overall in the playoffs. That's not amazing. Does that fully fall on Aaron Rodgers' shoulders? I don't believe so. If you look at Tom Brady's defenses and Aaron Rodgers' defenses over the years, Brady has consistently had a better defense. I think now the Packers have a much better defense, and so hopefully that will lead to Aaron Rodgers coming up big in the playoffs this next season, which I think is definitely possible. But let me bring you back to a few different instances of Aaron Rodgers being clutch. 2015, drives down the field versus the Seahawks, sets up a Mason Crosby field goal. I think it's 22-22 at this point. Unfortunately, then the Seahawks get the ball first in overtime. Aaron Rodgers doesn't have a chance to get the ball once again, and they lose that game. So unlucky there. If the Packers had the coin toss, maybe the Packers win that. Aaron Rodgers has a clutch moment. He did have a clutch moment tying the game, but unfortunately, this is overshadowed by the Seahawks winning that game. That was also the Brandon Bostic fumble game, so that was a very memorable moment. Then the next year, once again, in 2016, I believe it was January 2016, versus the Arizona Cardinals. Packers down with a minute or so left. First off, Rodgers throws like a 60-yard bomb to Jeff Janis, and then he throws another 41-yard pass to Jeff Janis for a touchdown, leading that game to overtime. Of course, then once again, the other team gets the ball first. The Cardinals just run down the field. That was a terrible, terrible moment. I think it was like a Larry Fitzgerald, like 60-yard play, and the Cardinals win that game. So Aaron Rodgers, clutch once again, but unfortunately it's overshadowed because the Packers did not get the ball first in overtime. Then 2017, this is a good one for Skip because I know he's a Cowboys fan. Divisional game versus the Cowboys. Packers, I think it was 20, I can't remember the exact score, as many years ago. But basically, Rodgers gets the ball, he comes down the field, puts the Packers in field goal range, and kicks a field goal to beat the Cowboys. So Aaron Rodgers not being clutch in the playoffs, not completely true. There have been many instances of Rodgers being clutch, but some of these instances have been overshadowed because the Packers were unlucky, didn't get the ball first in overtime, those two instances that I showed you. And yes, the past couple of years, it's been unfortunate for us Packers fans watching the playoffs, losing in a couple NFC championships, and then last year versus the 49ers, the offense just wasn't able to do anything. I think obviously part of that does go on Aaron Rodgers' shoulders, but at the same time, the entire offense just struggled, the special teams struggled. And so hopefully we can see a difference this year when it comes to the Packers hopefully doing much better. But I also want to show you one other thing before I finish off this video here. If you guys haven't subscribed, feel free to subscribe down below for more Packers content like this. But here I have a list of the top QB ratings in the NFL in playoff history. Right now, Josh Allen is number 1, 106.6. Mahomes, number 2, 105.7. Bart Starr, number 3. Packers represent. And then here we have Aaron Rodgers, number 6, 100.1. So 6th best quarterback rating all time. Then we have to go pretty far down, 17, to Tom Brady at 90.4. And I do believe Tom Brady's a beast. I love Tom Brady, even though he's hurt my feelings sometimes versus the Packers. But Aaron Rodgers has been overall better than Tom Brady in the playoffs. So I just wanted to point that out real fast, let you guys know that, for those of you guys who didn't know, because I think it's important to sort of show there. But anyways, I think it is sort of funny that Skip Bayless takes this Aaron Rodgers clutch moment. He's able to turn it into an attack on Rodgers for not being what he says not being a clutch playoff QB, which I believe that's not completely accurate. So just wanted to come in here, share that video. I enjoy watching Skip Bayless videos. I enjoy watching them. They're entertaining for sure. But that is all for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching.